Jaguar TCS Racing has successfully defended its Formula E title in a nail-biting finale in London. The third place from Antonio Felix da Costa in race 16 was followed by a fourth place from Mitch Evans in the final race 17, meaning that Jaguar held off Porsche to secure this season's team's championship. Our correspondent Michael Marilia spoke to Jaguar team principal Ian James.
Ian, motor racing fans may be asking the question, why should I watch Formula E when I can watch Formula One? How would you respond to that question?
Our races are typically shorter, so about 45 minutes. So it's something that, especially in this day and age, I think is easier to digest. A huge amount of overtaking, which you don't necessarily get in Formula One anymore. So a lot more action. And I think from a strategic perspective, actually it adds a little bit more as well. So there's certain elements. We have something called attack mode, which we've had for a number of years now, which really gives us sort of strategic challenge to the teams, adds a little bit more excitement into the races. And then we have two different race formats at the moment. We have what we call a pit boost race, where we come into the pit stops for additional energy. And then we have other more traditional races where we don't stop during the race. And again, that adds a different challenge from a strategic perspective, which I think from a fan point of view can also be of interest.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Now, the races offer a chance for car makers to market themselves to the general public. How does Formula E help Jaguar to grow its brand?
We're about to launch Type 01, which is going to be the first in our new product lineup as we go into a new age, which is a new chapter, if you like, where we're now going to be a fully EV brand. So I think, again, the connection between what we do on the racetrack in Formula E and the road car side of the business is stronger than ever. And it obviously goes beyond just a marketing exercise. Our engineers are working together, both on the racing side as well as the automotive side, to make sure that we can really capitalize on the knowledge and the technology transfer that we get in both directions.
China is a huge consumer market, electric vehicles very popular in that country. What do you think China means for the growth of Formula E?
It's very rare that you actually see anything other than an EV driving around. So we can see that growth potential coming through there. China remains an incredibly important market for us. So it's important that we get our brand out there, and Formula E provides a great platform for us to do just that.
Do you think that a Chinese team will be part of Formula E in the next few years?
I think it's only a matter of time, and I welcome it with open arms. I think the competition would be fantastic. But I think that they also recognise just how competitive the championship is, and they will want to come in and be competitive themselves, and that's not done overnight. So I would anticipate that if somebody's going to be looking at coming in, they're going to be doing their homework in the background and probably spending some time really understanding what it's going to take to compete with the likes of Jaguar, Porsche, Nissan, Mahindra, and the rest out there, and then making sure that they can hit the ground running.
Talk to us about the use of artificial intelligence in Formula E. How has that helped to enhance the technology inside the cars?
With Formula E, we actually have 30 operational personnel at a track, which is an incredibly small team. And it means that we need to rely on other tools, other systems such as AI to be able to develop at the speed that we want to develop. We're going to be leaning heavier into AI as we go forward, really making sure that we leverage that. And the championship welcomes that as well. I think we want to be at the cutting edge of technology. So it's going to be exciting to see what we could do to really get the most value out of that in the coming years.